Should we speak in Portuguese, or am I probably too rusty for that?
I prefer English, but
Yeah.
to me, it's an honor. I actually, I had an event tonight. I had like influencer event tonight, and I was like, no, man, I think it's more important that I talk to Tim and let him,
Hell yeah.
get him what he needs over going over the
Dude,
influencer
I
thing.
appreciate that, bro. Like that's why I always enjoyed your energy, even from the start playing ball. And for some reason, like I haven't been back since 2015. And like for
Yeah.
some reason on my mind, like I did tell June too that I would win a championship one more time. Like I did say I'll come back. But I'm old, bro. I'm 34, so I'm like, ugh. Do I go into business or I go play ball just a little more? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started with these questions. So could you walk me through a little bit how you got into marketing your business? Because I know you do restaurant business, you have international connections, stuff like that.
I was in the corporate world for a while. What I was not getting in the corporate world was like the connection, especially as an auditor, right? Like you're not one that
Yeah.
people are
Yeah.
super warm
People don't
to
want to
when you come
connect
in.
with you.
Yeah,
They're like,
exactly. Yeah.
no.
So I am naturally like someone that likes to connect with people, around people. So 2020, when COVID hit, I saw an opportunity to kind of step in and help the community. What I started doing was doing videos with local business owners. And I ended up doing about 120 videos. I think I put about 500 hours on my time. I kind of think it as it's my way of giving back to the community. So
From what I know about you too, is like you're a network for like, a lot of different operations. So both of those are very respectable, like in my opinion.
So like I grew up in Brazil. I grew up in Criciúma, like in the south of Brazil. Grew up in my dad drank a lot. He used to come home, like hit my mom, physically abuse her. And so one day when I was 11 years old, my dad hit me. And when he hit me, my mom said, "No, that's it, right? Like you can hit me, but don't hit my son." And
Yeah.
one day he walked me home from school, and he said, "I'm gonna kill myself. And if I kill myself, it's gonna be your fault because you're not doing anything to get your mom and I back together."
Wow. That's tough.
I was 11. I was 11 years old, and then that night he went in and he hung himself.
Oh, really?
So I grew up with that guilt. When you start doing things like I'm doing, where you're out there trying to help people, a lot of people have doubts about you. So people are like, well, what's in it for you? What do why are you doing
Yes.
this? What do you gain with this? And it almost seems like an attack, like they're trying
Oh,
to,
for sure it is.
it seems like they're trying to attack like your heart, right? Like, and here I am with a good heart, putting my time, putting my effort. But, I think when you look at some of these businesses, a lot of them been burnt by other people that did them
Got
wrong,
taken
right? Like
advantage.
that,
Yeah.
they got taken advantage of.
It's something, if you have a good heart, what I've noticed is like it's impossible to not feel it because you're an empathetic person.
Yeah, and I mean, I think on a personal level, this is where like church has helped me a
Yeah.
lot in the sense
Sure.
where like when I go to church, it kind of gives because at my church people see me with that same with the same lens that I see myself to a certain extent, right? That I got a good
Yeah.
heart, that I'm helping and all that stuff. It's like, all right, yeah, it's not really
My
me, it's
people
just
got me.
other people. I even actually went to one of the pastors of my church and I said, hey, listen, when I'm doing this, it's telling me, that I shouldn't do it. And he goes, well, then, yeah, then you got to listen to your heart. Don't do
For
it, right?
sure
Like,
you do.
and I gave up, I want to say about $75,000.
That's tough.
So I don't regret at all stopping,
No, you
because
don't, because you made the right
it
choice.
was,
You know that feeling when you get it right. Like your guy's telling me, I feel when someone's trying to get something from you. Like you just know. That's a really good part of being congruent with who you are, and then like picking stuff that aligns with you.
yeah.
Brands and things that are going to represent you as a person. You don't have to step out of your boundary to fit them, or vice versa, right?
I tell my wife all the time, I'm like, all I have is like my name and my words, right? Like my name and my word. And once I lose that, like I'm not gonna get that back.
So those
right?
are the two most impacted, like, let's say, family, your image, and who you are, like who you carry yourself. Like those are the biggest three pillars, right? Important, like when you go into deals with you have to balance that line between, if you accept a deal or a partnership, whatever, like you have to go and protect yourself as a brand too, because, or a person, like both of those, because you
Yeah.
do one thing, two things, thing that they didn't know they're signing up for, right? And all of a sudden their image is wrong.
But
Yeah.
in most cases, if you put a lot in, people are willing to do it.
I think it's probably few and far between. Like from my experience, I've met a lot of people who are traveling around, but the one, let's say it's 20 or 30%, where I'll find like people like you, or people like friends that I'm like, you know what, this is a good dude, regardless of business. Like I'm gonna build into them, I'm gonna check in on them, things like that, and those people make up the difference, bro. Like